Hey guys, I'm so excited to have Dr. Susan Clinton here to go ahead do an overview on a patch that is called Victory. So go ahead and share that with us today.
Well, we just talked about liberty, and victory kind of goes hand in hand with liberty. And honestly, when I do a demonstration with liberty, sometimes I can still push them over, or they need a little extra boost. Well, victory also helps with balance and stability by 31%. So when I put the victory on top of the liberty, the person gets very strong and I can't up with their dynamic and lateral stability is increased significantly, and oftentimes that it can really solidify their balance. But also victory is nice because it increases muscle strength, power, and recovery
Mhm.
and endurance too. And so athletes really like the victory
Yeah.
patch as well. And in fact, there's NFL teams, I think there are 12 that actually have victory patch in their locker room, to help with their game. So victory, I've had people shave off a mile per minute off their half marathon. I've had someone whose husband did triathlons. He always came in 10th. Now he came in first using the victory.
Wow. That's a
So
big deal.
um, I actually use the liberty and the victory and defend together, and I was able to push 2,300 pounds. Now, this was leveraged, it's
Wow.
a nice thing, but it also is kind of like very, I'm actually rebuilding my bone density just because I'm able to push so much with the combination of patches that I'm using. So it's really the exercise that's doing it, but this allows you to put more
Right.
strength power, and then the more force you have, the better results. So honestly, I do think the liberty and victory together really work. And then when you put the defend, you're actually allowing more oxygenation. So and oxygen literally fuels
Mm.
aerobic metabolism, so you're going to have more endurance as well. So the victory is really good to add to the muscle strength and energy
Cool.
and power.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I could see this being really ideal for someone who is doing like a really big day for their work. Maybe they've got something where it's physically, they need that endurance, they need that extra support, right? So it doesn't just necessarily have to be for people who are athletes running a race or a triathlon or something like that. It could be for somebody like, for example, I was thinking, I'm a conference producer, right? And when I'm doing a conference and I am like on my feet for 13, 14 hours, there are going to be people like me who could use it for all kinds of things for their personal. Maybe they're going to go on a hike with their family and they don't know, like how can I do this? This is going to give them that extra boost, right? That extra bit of support. I love this. That's awesome.
I know. I noticed when I was traveling, I didn't have a victory patch, and I struggled to put my 50-pound backpack above on the overhead.
Mhm.
And I always make sure I wear a victory when I travel, and then I
Cool.
can just throw it over. And
That's awesome.
and also with the booths and lugging all the tables and stuff like that, with the wagon with 100, sandbags, 150
Mhm.
pounds, and with the
Wow.
victory, it's much easier to do things that you don't even think about. But when I'm like, gosh, why can't I lift this and
Mhm.
have victory on?
I love that. Well, this is awesome. So really, I could see this being really beneficial for all different types of people, but knowing that it's also really helpful for athletic is just awesome as well. So thank you so much for this overview. We'll be back for the next one.